Hello, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Strange Collections, where we're looking at badass collectibles on this channel all the time. And today we're looking at the Spider-Man Homecoming number 47. This is the OG version of the Stark suit, the advanced tech suit, whatever you want to call it. I didn't get the re-release version with the instant kill head and the improved Tom Holland head sculpt, but I do like the original version. And I wanted to review more Mafex on this channel. This is a great figure. It's the box art showing all the different head sculpts on the figure. But we're gonna go ahead and just crack it open. Okay, so I've been looking at this figure out of the box for a little bit, and I gotta say it is really amazing. At first I didn't like the way this figure was sculpted. I thought it was maybe too awkward or too bulky. But I really like the way they pulled it off to make it posable, and I know this is the only way they could have done it. So it does really grow on you after a while. And the suit details are really great. The head sculpts are good, at least the main ones. The Spider-Man head ones are good. The Tom Holland one's a little decent. But everything else on this figure is actually really great. I like it a lot, and for the scale, originally when I had bought this figure, it was around 70. So yeah, here he is out of the box. And we're gonna go ahead and look at all his accessories, assortment of different hands, some magnetic hands and feet, 2 head sculpts, a mask accessory, and some webs. The classic web whipping hands, not to mention the wall crawling hands. We also have some closed fists for, beating the fuck out of some guys, some open hands, and then we have some relaxed hands for holding the mask, and some web gripping hands. 3 different variations of webs and a super long web with a effect coming out of it. And for the 3 different head sculpts, this is the main one. I think the best one that the figure comes with. Then we also have the squinted version, kind of like the Romita eyes. And then we also have the Tom Holland head sculpt, which isn't too good, but I don't think it's that bad. I wouldn't pose it with it, but it's there. And here he is with the long web effect that you could put in underneath the web shooter. And like I mentioned, this guy does have great posability. We're going to look at his articulation. We got to do it with every figure, I guess. He does have a ball jointed head. This one is kind of loose just from, I guess, removing it so much. But I actually like how loose it is. You could get him in it stays even when you drop it at a low point. So that's pretty good. You got a good ab crunch, but it goes all the way up and you can kind of see the inside of the figure. And we got a tilt at the, what is this, the mid waist tilt, mid torso tilt, ball joint, very good articulation on the arms, ball jointed, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, bend at the wrist. It's actually double jointed. Amazing. For a small figure like this is about 5.5 inches, not even 6. To have this articulation, it's really good. And then the legs are also ball jointed. They could go very far back. They could double bend at the knee. They can swivel at the ankle, and they can also pivot at the foot and bend at the toe too. Shout out to the toe bend. It's really good for articulating on Spider-Man figures. But the legs do also come up and down if you yank them too much, so you can actually be careful with that. They might break off. But yeah, double bend, toe bend, really great. I think this figure also does well in the department of, I guess, paint and detail, because it does have decent paint. There are a couple little spots around the arms where it's kind of dark, but everything else around the suit is a really nice vibrant red, and it's got really nice texture of like the basketball Spider-Man mask texture all around the suit and on the blue parts of the suit too. It doesn't really have the black lines throughout the webbing, but I actually like it like that. I think it looks a little cleaner, and the emblems are raised on the front of the spider, the front and back of the spider. Everything else overall is just done really nice. The boots, the black lining around the suit, the web shooters detail, even though how small they are, is also really good. You could look at that. Yeah, you could even see like the actual cartridge itself. So here's that Tom Holland head sculpt holding the mask accessory. Like I said, I don't think it's that bad for how small this figure is. The details are tiny. A lot of people have complained about like how pale it is, but I think it's just because the lighting, and there's a lot of different things. If you just have it on a display, it'll be nice. But that is pretty much it, guys. I have nothing else to say on this Spider-Man. It is a really great figure. Overall, I do like the articulation. I do like the paint sculpt. It is very small, but it's really well done for a Mafex figure. I really like these figures. I'll definitely be picking up the Wonder Woman from Justice League, probably Flash, and I'm maybe thinking about getting the tactical suit Justice League Batman. I don't know if I want to get that one or the classic suit, but I am only going to get just one. I've decided on that. But this Spider-Man overall, if I had to rate him, I would probably give him a 9 out of 10. This is a really great figure overall, and definitely pick him up if you can still get him. Get the first version, second version, whichever one you want to get. They're both amazing. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you later. Peace.